If you ever looked at silver spot price and thought, why this chain costing way more than spot, you're not alone. And I'm not offended by this question. It's fair. It's a fair question. So in this video, I'm going to break it down in a real way and explain why silver jewelry costs way more than spot price. What's up, guys? This is Dennis with Luke Sound Jewelry. Disclaimer here, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just a real world explanation from someone who works with silver every single day. I run a sterling silver jewelry business, so I'm not speaking from theory, I'm speaking from how it actually works. First thing, spot price is the paper reference for raw silver. It's not the price of a finished chain. It's basically the base number the market uses for the metal itself. But jewelry is not raw metal. Jewelry is a finished product. It has to be designed, made, refined, finished, shipped, and sold. And that's why the final price is different. The simplest way to say it is this. Spot price is one layer, and real 925 sterling silver chain has multiple layers to it. Once you understand the layers, the price makes sense. So let's go over the layers. Layer 1 is the silver itself, and this is the part most people miss. Spot is the paper reference. In the real world, when you're actually buying physical silver to make product, you usually pay over spot because there's always a spread and a premium. And that's why spot times weight is only a starting point. It is not the real cost to actually get the metal in your hands and turn it into a chain. Layer 2 is refining and making it wearable. Turning metal into a wearable chain isn't automatic. It's manufacturing, it's equipment, and it's skilled work. Layer 3 is craftsmanship and finishing. A chain isn't just metal shaped into links. It has to be finished clean. The links have to be consistent. The clasp has to be secure. And that's what separates something that looks good on a picture from something that actually feels right in real life. Layer number 4 is import and currency. A lot of high quality Italian 925 sterling silver is made in places like Italy. And when you're sourcing from Italy, currency matters. I recommend you go to Google and look at the US dollar versus the euro. So you get an idea. You can literally see what it was a month ago, 3 months ago, even a couple years ago, and how it changes. This is something a lot of people never really think about. If the dollar weakens against the euro, your cost can go up even if the silver spot barely moved. Then on top of that, you still have import cost and the reality of getting the product across the borders. So sometimes people are only looking at the silver spot, but they're not realizing there are other moving parts affecting the cost too. Layer 5 is the business side of selling it. Even after chains exist, you still have the cost to sell it, like payment processing, platforms, shipping materials, handling, packaging, customer service, and that's the real cost of delivering a legitimate product. And this is why it matters to you as a buyer. If you want real 925 sterling silver jewelry that's made right, finished right, there will always be layers beyond the spot price. And spot is just the starting point. The finished chain is what you're actually paying for. And this connects to what I said in another video I did about jewelry and investment. Buying a chain is like buying a brand new car from a dealership. Once you drive it off the lot, it's worth less than what you paid. Not because it's bad, but because every layer carried over isn't in resale. But you're not buying a chain only to resell it. You're buying something you can wear, enjoy, and the underlying value still depends on whatever the current silver spot price is at that time. And so that's just a very simple breakdown on the spot price when it comes to silver. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.